Today is October 1st, 2025. We are in a modern liturgy for the human condition. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good rotation of the earth. May the peace of the Holy Spirit be with you. We are in part 3 of our World Crowns 3-part presentation titled A Modern Liturgy for the Human Condition. I'll start with a short invocation. I rejoice and trust in you, my Holy Spirit. Please guide our liturgy to awaken and to counsel, to bless and to inform. Welcome to the World Crown's Modern Liturgy for the Human Condition. Religion is the world's oldest, longest, continuing story and series of stories. When woman or man are made public and commissioned, a religion might result. Every major religion was created by their presence among us. Each major religion is associated with the continuance and closure of the judgment of God's Holy Spirit, the final voice of any era before the next major religion is born. In between major religions, minor religions are often created. In between major manifestations, man and woman and men and women regularly prophesize among us, warn us, teach us about God and religion, and maintenance, religion and government. The presence of every coming of man or woman has always been the greater perspective, our Holy Spirit, which gave us every single major religion in our world. Religions so certain of themselves that they are not always able to adhere to the greater perspective, which returns time and again back to our earth. The greater perspective overcomes every error in reason and in religion. To our religions, the greater perspective is the man or woman from whom the religion is named for, if not some old name for the Holy Spirit. But to man and woman, prophet and messenger, the greater perspective is always the Holy Spirit and all its religions, which comprise the details of the greater perspective. The greater perspective is also a tool which we can apply to lesser perspectives. This planet is the greater perspective to humans who are restricted to live in only their part of the world. The Holy Spirit, by comparison, can simultaneously live everywhere, all at the same time. The Holy Spirit is the greater perspective. Education as a whole, when it is accurate, is the greater perspective, overriding the scientific thought and ideas of religious fundamentalists. Right now, education is not the greater perspective. It once was. And much education has become secular, unspiritual, and void of the greater perspective. Our planet is like a large school which has, through the years, gotten better and better. Under ideal circumstances, every time we return to live on earth, we update our educations and apply what we learn to make the world better for ourselves, for our future selves, and better for others. Making sure our world is always progressing is our Holy Spirit, the greater perspective. We are a planet which require many considerations because we have many lesser perspectives, meaning different ways of believing in government, life, and religion. These lesser perspectives have led to tyranny and wrongful death, and so we need the judgment of God and the power of God's Holy Spirit to help straighten things out when we lose perspective. Welcome to our modern liturgy for the human condition. We have recited many different liturgies at the World Crown now for years. Today's liturgy, which begins in section 3.1.2, starts out with the invocation, God is great. A modern liturgy for the human condition is a judgment of God liturgy, and now much more easy to follow since we stopped reciting it all the way through and made a video for each section. Blessed is our Holy Spirit, who helps us to understand things like divine justice. Whether I recite the liturgy all the way through each month or not, our words are like the Bible, the Quran, or any good holy book. Their words still count. To this day, God's Holy Spirit holds us accountable using ancient words as well as our most recent ones. Today, like every day, I accept responsibility for the judgment of God for all souls which have been judged thus far, and all those which will be judged today and in the month of October 2025 and afterwards. God is great. Blessed is our Holy Spirit, the God who has no name, but whom is known and loved by many names in many religions all over the world.